the archdeacons who are there, the clergy who stood firm, the ladies who stood very firm and helped us to move the way we have moved. We don't want to forget people like Justice brother, who are always with us and stood with us. As much as he comes from Okura Archdeaconry, where we were almost stopped from going, but he was part of us, and we want to thank you, Justin. We want to thank Dr. John, Mama Susan, and all of you who supported us and stood with us to see that the ministry that God had called us for. I want to thank the head teacher of Morai, the head teacher of Soroti, the head teacher of Eluko Secondary School, and many other people who definitely were there to encourage us, even when we were getting low in spirit and getting discouraged. We thank those who prayed for us. It was not our strength, not our wisdom, not anything that brought us to a point where we are today. It was God's grace. So we want to thank you. And we continue to say, continue to pray so that there is total peace, unity, stability, and God's works will progress in this diocese without interference or without interruption. Many people have been saying there have been problems. They were feeling with me, sort of beating me. But I want to say, I'm a shepherd. When you're a shepherd, you go to the field to shepherd, whether it is sheep, cows, or any other type of animals. There are a number of things you meet. You will meet wolves. In those olden days, even lions would encounter you because they want food to devour your animals. Sunshine will shine on you, and there will be scorching sunshine. Rain may rain on you. You cannot abandon the animals because it's raining. Because when it is raining and you abandon them, they will go when you are taking cover. Thorns will prick you. A number of other things will happen to you. Snakes you will encounter. As a shepherd, those are expected. That's why when I served here, I did not hold anybody in my heart. I knew what was happening was part of a shepherd's work and a shepherd's experience. I've experienced it elsewhere. I was experiencing it here. And so, many are saying, forgive us. I think I want to openly to say, if in any way anybody feels he or she has offended me, I want to say, I forgive you. We are the same people. And so I don't want to go, I did not go with anybody in my heart. But I think for the sake of peace and for the sake of clearing people's conscience, I'm saying whatever happened is a past thing, is gone, is forgotten, you are freely forgiven. Let us move forward and do the work of God. And those whom I may have offended, I'm also appealing and asking that you forgive me, so that the Lord may also forgive me. Because we need to be in fellowship with God and in fellowship with one another. So I think I'm leaving this place a very free person. And indeed, even not before today, I have been free. As I said before, thank Council Emmanuel Loko who is not here today, but he has sent me a message today in a written message for him to stand also. At one time he has also he wrote to the Archbishop, also declining to remain the Chancellor of this diocese. I also at one time almost tendered my verbal resignation from continuing here. But when we all consulted and we realized there was nobody to come and step in to carry on what was supposed to go on, we both decided to come back. He came back to continue the work. I came back to continue the work until that work brought us to the 6th of March this year, 2022. Producing a young child, the second bishop of this diocese, Right Reverend Michael Okwi Elsakan. We want to thank you, and we want to thank those who prayed for us and supported us.
Our bishops, everybody, guests of honor, political leaders, we love you all and thank you for the love. Guests of honor, we want to recognize you in a unique way. You've been a parent to deaf learners. You've always come to see them, give them milk, meat, soap. Thank you so much. We want to say thank you. Guest of honor, thank you so much. May God bless you. This is Ngora School for the Deaf Bishop. Thank you, the third bishop, for your good work. Thank you for the love. And thank you, Church of Uganda, for building Ngora School for the Deaf, where we are learning from. Before, the deaf were not recognized, actually people with disability. But today, we are happy to tell you, Honorable, you have been a parent to us. Thank you. Bishop, you have been good to us.
People who cannot speak, but they have also sung a song. Our Echo Show.